Hi guys, this is Kristen with APO Creations, and this is a collab video with Mini Scenes GB and the Crafty YouTubers United, Christmas in July. So I am using the Ornaments mold from Molds and Shapes. You can see I've already mixed up my white, and there I just added some snow additive from PDB Creative Studios. Give it a little shimmer. Just mixing it up there. Oh, and I also used the Bloom pigment paste from Pouring Your Heart Out. It just gives a little bit of something. I'm using Estoyo's resin. It's a 1-to-1 medium viscosity. Here I am just pouring it in the oh my gosh, English is hard today. Pouring it into the mold. Making sure I get pretty even amount for every one. And I'm going to spend a horribly long amount of time here in the next minute or two picking bubbles out. But I have saved you from that horrible death of watching me do that, and I cut the majority of it out. But you see, I'm just taking my dotting tool and carefully picking the bubbles out. So I started by using Glitter Heart Company Aladdin. Then the next color I'm using is PDB Creative Studios Lotus. Then the third color is also Glitter Heart Company's Juno. And the Glitter Heart Company ones are actually shimmer ones. So you've got just a little bit of that glitter. So the third one is PDB Creative Studios Money Tree. Then we have Glitter Heart Company's Cali, one of my favorite colors. And then the final one is Bria Reese Shimmer Red. All right, so now I'm going to go around the outside of those, and the first color that I'm using is Glitter Hearts Company Zen. It's a really pretty turquoise color. Then the second color is PDB Creative Studios Royalty. I sped this up quite a bit because it was just so painful. It was very long. Next color is also PDB, and it is called Meadow. I actually had to go back and watch the video and then try and look to see what color it was because I couldn't read the fine print. So this next color is, I believe, Ms. Jackson. If not, then I ended up using Money Tree on that one. This color is PDB's Pumpkin. And the final color is also PDB, and it is called Gossip. So again, like I said, I used the Bloom paste from Julie at Pouring Your Heart Out, and I put it into a piping bag, and I let it sit for a while because it usually I make it too like runny. It's not hot enough. It doesn't have a chance to thicken up. But here I'm just doing spirals, and no, I'm not actually doing it that fast. I sped this up like 2 or 3 times. So, just because I said, like I told you guys earlier, it was just really a really long video. I should have broke it up so I could kind of I got to get better at editing. But anyway, and here, because I've got some white left, I'm just kind of pushing it up to the front and then making a mess. Just adding a little extra white, and then I end up having to spend a minute or two cleaning up the mess that I made all over the side of the mold, so. But, you know, what's crafting without making a mess, right? I think we all make one. And once I've cleaned up my mess, I'm going to take my dotting tool and I'm going to start making my petals. So for the main petals, I'm going from the outside in, and then in between each of those petals, I'm going from the inside out. I just wanted to add some contrast. And I just think it's like, it ends up making the petals prettier. And see, this one, I'm kind of, you know, not just doing a straight line. I'm kind of squiggling. Is that a word? Squiggling? And yes, I went out of order. I don't know what I was thinking. You're probably going, Kristen, you forgot one. I think that one I did differently. I think I started from the inside out and then, I don't know. All right, now I'm just taking my long knife there and popping any bubbles that I might have created, making the blooms, or the petals, sorry, that hopefully will bloom. All right, now I'm using Shell from Just For You Online. It's like a gold interference powder, and I'm just mixing that into the resin because I wanted to have a little bit of color in the background, but not enough to really throw off the color of the blooms. So yeah, so I'm just pouring in, and it comes out so pretty. I love the way that the interference powder looks just by itself when you're using it in just regular, you know, clear resin. Gotta get every drop. Now I'm just going to spread it out so it, you know, with my heat gun, and make sure that it gets into all of the nooks and crannies. Plus, pop some bubbles while I'm at it. Then I end up using my popsicle stick there because the heat gun wouldn't push the resin into the top of the ornament, so I said, yeah, I might as well just do the whole thing. Plus, I didn't want to heat it up too much, so it flash cured. Because I've done that before. I'll see you for the demold. Okay, let me just get my camera centered. It is demold time. I got a little of that overzealous white overpour that I'm kind of picking off there, but pull them all out, and then I'll show them to you one by one. Of course, after I pick the overpour off of that one too. Alrighty. Didn't turn out too bad. They actually look better when at the end of this, I'll give you show you pictures of them. And the lighting is much better. The lighting in my craft room absolutely is horrid. Yeah, I wish the outside color didn't look so blobby in these shots. Because it doesn't really. That one is my absolute favorite. I'm not sure why some of the other ones came out looking, like I said, like blobby, like especially the green one and the pink one. It's like the colors didn't, well, this one kind of too, but the colors didn't really dissipate like I thought that they would. This is my second favorite. All right, so not too bad. And I will show you shots of them here in a minute. I do like the pink one. Now that I'm actually looking at it, it's not so bad. But yeah, at the very end, I'll show you some still shots. And here are the still shots to give you guys a better idea on what they look like in better light. I didn't think they turned out too bad, but do me a favor and subscribe if you're not already. Give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and share the video. Leave me a comment. And you guys all have a blessed day. I'll see you for the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.